Guys, welcome back to my channel. As usual, I want to thank my subscribers for keep subscribing. Guys, it's important that we keep a brief look in the market. Now, in my last video, I let you guys know when Blink surges past, I believe that time was around $35 per share. Back on November 23rd, I let you guys know that, you know what, it's a great time to think what you're doing. Now, luckily, I did sell some shares. I sold all, like half my positions, and then I was able to rebuy back at $20 per share. So right now, as I mentioned, um, I had like 3,000 shares of Blink at that point, and I sold at 33.50 per share. So what I did is I sold 1,500 of my shares at 33.50, and then I rebuy back in um, just around $20.45 was a market order because I didn't want to lose out. I saw the price was bouncing back from in the mid 19s, so I go in around $20, but the average filled out for $20.45. So now it brings me back in total with the shares I was able to. God, I got 24.57. So I sold 1,500 at 33.50, and then with that money, I was able to buy back 2,457 shares. Now, including my original remaining 1,500 shares, that brings me just around 39.57. And then the good thing about it, with Blink went on its first run from 20 to 28. I believe at 29.10, I sold at 28.40. I sold all my shares. I sold all 39.57. It was a risk I didn't want to take, but I took it, right? And I was able to get back in at $26.50. Now, this morning, I could see that Blink is up high. So far, it seems like it wants to break that $34 price range. So what I did is I just went in back again. No, currently I have 4,240 shares. So what I did again is I sold 21.20 of that shares at $33.70. So I just processed that transaction. So I hope it's on the right move what I'm doing. Now again, guys, I'm not going out of Blink completely. I'm just trying to make more shares for what I have. So for you guys that's in the same situation, I highly don't recommend you guys do this because it's not for everyone, but that's a plan I had, and I had to make that decision. Now, similar play I made as well for Plug. As you guys know, in my last video for Plug, was trading just around $23. I let you guys know that my target was 25 and then 30. So this morning, when Plug hit that nice sweet spot, as you can see, it's trading right now at 35 at $30.50 at $30.56. Now I just made a sale. You can see my alerts was set up to let me know when it crosses. So I just made a sale just around $33.40 for my Plug stocks. Now, reason why I'm doing this, I feel there will be a pullback in the next week or so. Hopefully I'm right. Now, if I'm not right, doesn't mean that I'm wrong. It's just I need to keep some chips on the table for any open positions that comes up. Now, we all know there's a ton of opportunity that came out, and the reason why I let go of Plug and with Blink is because of the positive news of Blink and Plug. So I'm capitalizing on those two right now. Now, if Blink starts to, I do have a stop loss as well, a market stop loss. So if Blink drops below $33, my remaining shares will sell. And then what I'll do, I'm staying on the sideline for now. Now, I did pick up some shares as well of Luminar Technologies. Not sure if you guys are aware of that company. They're using some kind of LiDAR technology for the self-driving cars of the future. Now, I'm very skeptical. I did sell some at $46 per share. They did have a huge pullback down to 22 in the low 22s. So I got back in just around 23.30. Now I did sell some this morning again at $26 per share. I'm just waiting to see. Now there's a company coming out of Israel called Innovis. They will be doing an IPO in 2021. So I'm trying to make sure I'm making the right deals right now, the right sale, and keeping the right funds to make sure if there's any opportunity that comes up. And also as well, guys, keep in mind that the market is poised for bounce back for the traditional companies. We look at the airlines, we look at the retail stores and stuff as well. Once a vaccine, once everyone is fully vaccinated, at least, then we'll give you some kind of insights. So that's one of the main purpose why. Now let's go back here. I want to do a pretty like last 30 days what Blink has been doing. And we can see the huge rise from when I made the last video when Blink crosses 30. This is like capitalizing that huge run right there. And guys, these lines that you're seeing here, these 4 lines, those are my target alerts. So you can see when Blink went on that huge rise, I have an alert that says, hey, if it crosses over 32, then I could sell at that point, right? And then also as well, if it drops below 29, then I could make a small trade in. So you can see when it drops here, I got it low and I pipe back up, right? So I do a few buy and sell. And of course, when it drops below 22, at that point, I know, hey, I got to get in. So I was able to get in the 20s, right? And before I may have a trigger pull back up. Now, if you look in the I would say last week, just around here, you can see that Blink since the 4th of December, we can see that Blink started to show a huge push up. We can see a few sell off from here when it goes to that rise, when it goes to 20 and then pump back up to 28, 29. You can see a lot of people were selling, right? A lot of people were selling to take their profit and leave out, right? But that was just good news for me because I knew at that point that it would return to what it is, right? So you can see the huge buying start going in here. People started buying like crazy. Then you see this day, there's a huge buying all the way up from low 28. You see it pushes all the way up to $30.74 at one point. But then the next trading day, we can see here, not next trading day, but you can see the next hour, there was a huge sell-off as well, back down in the 28s, and then slowly the buying starts again. There's a few dip, and then obviously there's more people buying than selling, so the price keeps on going up and up and up. Now, if you look at a similar chart for Plug, we can see a similar play in the 23rd around here, 23rd, 24th. The same type of play from 2-3 days prior. We see the huge run up here. A Plug around here as well. I did some trading. You can see my alerts here as well. So you get to go up here. I was able to capitalize and then obviously get back in at the sweet spot. And now we can see the huge jump on this day. Now I hold my ground. Then I was starting to worry because it pulls back down, but now we can see it starts to go back up in the same sense again, guys. So if you're looking, if you want to compare the two, we can see where Blink and we can see Plug, how the two has been performing. Now, here is the Blink on the performance, and here you can see on the Plug performance. Okay, so we can see both performance, the percentage. In terms of Blink, now we can see, I just switched the graph pretty much. You can see Blink in the last 30 days, 1 month. You can see the rise continues for the year. And then you can compare, you can see the rise for Plug as well. But, don't sleep in Plug. I think Plug is going to do great in terms of the future. So if you do have any Plug stock, just keep an eye on it because the future is looking bright for Plug. For anyone that's holding out, it's a great stock to keeps holding. We can see that Blink just crosses over in the $34 marks. So right now I'll go ahead to increase that stop loss now on the 33.50. So Blink is doing extremely well for the day. So for any guys that was holding Blink and holding Plug, huge decision time that you guys want to keep holding and see what 2021 brings us. Or if you guys want to sell now and to see if you can try to buy back at the low. Now, me personally, as I said, I sold half my positions. So I'm in a stage where if it does drop, I have the ability of getting more shares of the company. So guys, if you like what you're hearing, I know it's not the same as before when you can see the video, the interaction feels more human, more, more personal. But again, if you like this video, leave a comment, leave a like. If you have any stocks that you're thinking about, then definitely send it my way and then we can go from there. All right, peace out.